Well, hello. It appears it is time to get the 2025 Bowtied Awards out of the way. Hello. I think everything's working fine. I'm just going to double check with my phone here. It appears so. Welcome, welcome. See a decent amount of people in the chat here. I hope you're all dressed up just like I am, right? Everyone's in their suits and bow ties at home, and right? Right, as we all agreed on beforehand, 100%. Hello. I love doing these. These are super fun. I mean, it's just such a good time. As I was setting up for last year's, I was like, I've only done one stream since last year, which was with Landon when it was the worst Monster Cat song of all time bracket. So you'll have to be a little patient with me sometimes. There's things I'm trying to figure out still. Like, I don't know how to gift membership anymore, and that's a thing I have at some point because of something that I'll get at some point. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But I don't know if it's a thing that's disabled, but. I will first off by saying thank you guys so much for engaging with the year-end review videos. They were pretty fun to do this year. If you had not followed along with the year-end reviews, we did the best albums of the year, best EPs of the year, best songs, worst albums, 5 videos, super fun. I even did a video in a toilet stall, essentially, so that was a thing that exists now in the universe of Bowtied Media, so that was a fascinating thing. Why are we already yelling cat ears, guys? This is I'm a father now. I guess, like, maybe I guess that's more play with little girly, but I hope you guys are having a good time. We did, if you were not around for the earlier voting, the way of that. Hold on one sec. What happened there was we did 2 rounds earlier of voting. We did the preliminary voting where you just gave one single response on what you thought all these 16 categories were going to be. And then we did primary voting where we did indeed then talk about, you had the whole list of everything that everyone submitted. You got to check as many as you wanted. And then now the final 4 from the primary voting will be voted on here for our main major categories. 16 categories. We've got community member, meme, music video, genre, artwork, breakthrough artist, compilation, label, mix, vocal feature, remix, vocalist, EP, artist, song, and album. 16 categories that we are going to nominate for the best of the year. Also, this doesn't necessarily need to be EDM specific, but because obviously the community here is mainly EDM and also mainly Monster Cat specific, a lot of stuff will be of that like. So yes, we will indeed be doing community member first. And so I think without any further ado, I think we hop into it. I'll do a formal welcome to the 2025 Bowtied Awards. And I'm ready to get things started. I hope you are too. And we're going to start off right away with our first category, Community Member of the Year. And I will say, with a bunch of our categories this year, we do have some guest presenters to present each category. And some of them will, some of them won't. So that will be a surprise. So here we go. This is our first category, Community Member of the Year.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, Zorro. It's great to see all of you again. I know it's been a while since you guys have last seen my face. It's been a long year, but I'm glad to be back here for this year's Community Member of the Year award. Mr. Bowtied Man so graciously asked me to be the guest speaker for it this year again. And so I mean, what can I say? Every time I come into that server, every time I come into the Discord server, it's a great set of people. I love reading everything. Everyone there is so nice and respectful. And just, I love seeing the interactions in that server. Even I still interact there every now and then just to kind of keep up with what's going on with everybody. And just, it's a great place to be. So I want to shout out Bowtie, obviously, and shout out all the community members that are nominated. I don't know the list. So, I mean, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Here are your nominees for Community Member of the Year.
And those are your nominees for 2025's Community Member of the Year. I will say, you guys as a whole are already a fantastic community. I've bounced in and out of through mainly Discords and a lot of other YouTube comment sections, and you guys are quite the best, I must say. So even though not obviously all of you will be here on the list, there's only 4. These were the top 4 that were indeed picked by the voting, but you guys all have been a real integral part of this community, and the reason I keep doing these videos and keep wanting to do it and have a passion for it is mainly driven by you guys in the community here. So thank you all for being such fantastic community members. That being said, we have to crown a singular community member of the year, and so we're gonna do that now. We've got polling is indeed live. We've got co-games. I think I would say co-games or co-games. Deej Master, the Vibin Guy, and Zadinks are your nominees for community member of the year. Each bring their own little aspect of the entire community, and each have their own fun and games and everything else. And so Contra, put on the cat ears. Just hold off. We're getting to some other things. We're getting to some things at some point. But also, I didn't realize I'm cutting off my head with this community member. I'll have to like dodge it a little. Some of them are a little longer, but I think a minute has passed, so we are indeed going to end poll. That means that our 2025 community member of the year is indeed Deej Master. Round of applause, Deej. Thank you, Deej. You are also the only moderator on this channel, so I think that makes sense to some extent. So Deej has been very helpful also with some videos in the past, just giving me some even ideas and then helping me execute on some things on the back end. And so thank you, Deej. Huge congrats. I will figure out a way to send something. I don't know. But way to go, Deej. Yeah. Okay, if you have been around this channel for some time, you know that there's a certain thing that we like to do, and we are going to do it. We're going to do the thing that you guys like to see, that you like to, just get to at some point. And so I'm always scared to do these every single time, but we're going to do it. So we indeed have the wheel is back. The wheel is indeed back. The wheel of, I want to say, I don't know, punishments of, I don't know what this necessarily is, but we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a commercial break. We got a cup of juice, which is a little shot here. We've got the vertical chip challenge. We've got 2x spin again. We've got the add bow tie, the 10 times membership, which I don't know how to actually, don't know how to do the membership anymore. I'm trying to see on chat how to gift membership, and I don't think I can anymore. So that might have to be something that I figure out at some point. But yes, then there's the Daft Punk, obviously, which you can't see right now, but in the back here. More chat tweets, commercial break, crown time. I might have to turn it into a chat picks option, so we might have to do that for the membership one. We can potentially do that. If we get to it, it might be chat picks, because I don't know how to do that anymore, and I'm a boomer on YouTube live stream. So without any further ado, let's spin the wheel. A little scared as always. So are you kidding me? We immediately get it? Okay, no. Add in a bow tie. Okay, this one's a good, nice little easy one for me to start with. So I appreciate that. Although I realize all my bow ties are on the ground here. Fun fact, guys, I've broken like so many bow ties now. Like, look, like this is broken. This one is broken. This is definitely broken. This one is absolutely broken. So I gotta find a way to, get some better bow ties, buy some more bow ties. Bow ties media, not bow tied media anymore. I like this. This is a good, easy one to start off with, I think, for me, relatively. Not getting too destroyed one way or another. So, oh wow, this is way too tight, this one. This one is definitely too tight. And I realized I didn't turn off the music, so I'm gonna turn off the music. Sorry. Cloud Cage Mango. We're gonna turn the music off though, because we don't need that for now. Actually, we can have it on in the background, just really quietly. So I'm gonna put it even lower. Okay. I think that. we'll do that. Send money for more bow ties. I don't know if I have enough bow ties to go to do that much more, honestly, because I'm broken all of mine. So go for it, but I don't have enough bow ties. Okay, heading on to our next category. We've got meme of the year is our next category. And I must say, I think the memes this year, kind of not great. Not really super fun. Not super fun, but maybe I'll admit, I'm becoming like a boomer. I'm getting old. I feel like these memes are not so funny to me. I don't know. Well, regardless, here are your nominees for meme of the year.
This beat drop has been seized by Atlantic Records and has been replaced. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the
Yes, those are your memes of the year. I must say, wild batch, an absolutely wild batch. We've got, the aura farming. I guess that's kind of the last year's this. I guess to some extent, what even was that called? I can't. I'm not even gonna try to do the memes. I feel I'm almost 30. I can't do that anymore. The curry goat, solid one. I would say curry goat, a meme that kind of became a song and actually sounds pretty decent. Kind of works. DJ Smokey on FU Skrillex. You think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. Also great, funny all around. We are Charlie Kirk. I don't necessarily resonate with the sentiment of this meme. I don't really get that humor, but sure, if you guys think it's that funny. But right now, off to a lead is We Are Charlie Kirk. I don't think this might be one of the only memes on this list that I genuinely did not see at all on my platforms or my social media streams. I did not see this on my feed in any capacity, and so I guess Skybreak, we carry the flame. I guess you guys freaking love it. Mewing, that was what it was called earlier. Thank you, Blanky. But my goodness. Okay, a minute has passed, and we will end poll, and I can't believe this is gonna stay a part of Bowtied history now. But your 2025 meme of the year is We Are Charlie Kirk, is your meme of the year. How did we get to this point? This is not at all, tell this to me at the beginning of 2025, and this is where we're gonna end at the end of 2025. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Would not expect this in any capacity. And so yeah, we're gonna get this wheel back going on again. I think I need to shuffle this. It might land on the ad bow tie again. So we're gonna shuffle this good boy, and we're gonna spin this wheel one more time and see what we get. I just gotta. Oh gosh. Okay, we're already doing this because okay, first of all, I must say, you can't even see it on here anymore, but can you gift membership on YouTube anymore? This isn't a ploy. I will say this is not a ploy to get you to do it. I cannot find a way to do this. Where's throw? I guess we forgot about throw. It says 10 times gifted membership. That is not a thing that exists on this channel anymore. But what do you guys want to see? You guys are saying throat. Why are we doing throat again? But in the chat right now, chat picks, what do you want me to do for, I guess, right now? So give me some options and I'll throw it in a thing. Nins, wire me $50 and I'll gift it. Yeah, the real meme was you gotta click the dollar bill. I don't think you can anymore, yeah. Another shot where we got the Daft Punk helmet. I see a way can I just not do it on my own accounts? Is that the problem? Do a gritty out loud. Read a paragraph of Deej fanfic. I mean, this is a thing that is, I'm able to, okay, wait, I can find a way to do it then. Give me a moment. On my old channel then, I cannot, for some reason, find a way to do it on my individual phone here. Guys, I'm a boomer. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Deej, I'll find a way to get you a bow tie for sure. Yeah, you guys can see it, but I can't see it. I promise you. I promise. You can't see it on here, but I can't. There's nothing I can do. So I guess I need to. They stopped it because I own the account, so I guess I can't gift membership to some extent. So we okay, but before then, give me a list of things that you guys want me to do right now. Chat picks, and we will throw up a poll. I like that. We'll do the shot. We'll do another one-time shot on here. Why not? We'll do the we'll do the throat, which you guys. I don't know why you guys love the throat so much. Promo the Origin anthology for me. Put on the cat ears. I mean, we can do that. It's on the wheel, but you know, we should call Skybreak. I can call Skybreak if that's what you guys really want on here. We'll see if he even. I know he's there, but how does someone else do? Call Glacier. I don't even know if is Glacier in the chat right now. I don't even know if Glacier is. As long as someone just stream League of Legends. That I don't want to do anymore. Call both. Glacier's in chat. Call Glacier. Glacier and Skybreak, if you guys are here, I apologize. So, what do we want to do? We really want to call Skybreak, don't we? We really want to call Skybreak. I hope you're ready, Jack, for this. Okay. I think, without a doubt, it is absolutely call Skybreak. Where's the gritty option? Not here. I'm gonna call you on Messenger, or I'll call you on Discord, Jack. If you're around right now. You also don't have to pick up. Hello there.
Well, hello there. What's up, man? I'm with my girlfriend.
Oh, you're out with your girlfriend? I was told to call you from chat, so that is what we are doing right now.
Stream?
Yeah, we're doing a stream right now.
Oh shit. Hi everyone.
All good.
I'm on. Can I go into the other room? I'm gonna do that. My life as a niche internet micro celebrity.
Yeah, 100%.
Hi.
Hello.
Everyone.
Sorry to call you. Are you out on a date? Is that what you said?
No, we're just out hanging at my girlfriend's friend's house. It was our anniversary on Monday. So
Oh,
we're just,
congratulations.
celebrating.
What,
Thank you,
months or
man.
a year?
Year.
Congratulations.
Friends fucking ages. But yeah, I don't know. We're just chilling at her friends. We're gonna go see our favorite indie band tonight, Pool Kids.
Pool Kids. I feel like I've heard about them once, but I don't know much
They're
about
so
them.
fucking good.
Yeah?
It's so like porter coded. It's fucking good. They're like pretty small, but this is one of their first headline shows in Connecticut.
Okay.
So
Exciting.
Hype, man. It's cool. We're gonna try and go to the New York show, but was in LA this week, so just
Mm.
didn't line up. This was the next best option.
Nice. How you feeling about the release of your new single? I guess we'll promo that while we're here. Why not? Lamente?
Oh, yeah, it could be good. Yeah, man, dude, it's been crazy. We got 3 editorials on it, including like a really big gym one.
Ooh.
I was worried about it because I don't know, it's very different from what I've been putting out in this era and honestly over my career. But and I've never ventured into the techno world before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of a lie. You could count like the switch up in like Euphoria Rush and the Lightbringer VIP.
Yeah.
I feel like those are more so like the gimmicky type of techno where it's all more about like how it's been set up rather than the actual production itself. Whereas this, it was like, let's make techno, but like actually commit to the bit and make it cool. And yeah, like the reception's been great. I didn't know how the Monster Cat fan would react. Honestly, this release was put together kind of last minute, but just really excited about how it came out, man. And the reception's been great.
I think people have been loving it. I was literally bumping it an hour ago on my way over here, and I replayed it right after because I was like, this thing is just, it's nuts. It slaps hard, and I love the style of it. Especially in a year dominated by techno, it sounds like actually good, unique, inspired techno.
No, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think, I mean, obviously, I didn't grow up listening to a whole lot of it, but I became more fascinated with it recently, especially like Ring Nord, and they have like a some really cool like techno drum and bass stuff, and then the Skrillex like hard groove techno that he's pushing.
Absolutely.
There's some of the unreleased Atara stuff is really good as well. So I don't really like. There was enough stuff inspiring me in that space, and it was like a little tangential to some of the UK 140 stuff. So I was like, fuck it, let's go to Whirl.
100%.
And that's what we did.
Well, thanks for taking the call. I'll let you go. I got to move on too. I apologize for disrupting your time with the girl, with the lady.
No, it's totally good. Worth it for the bit.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Take care.
See ya. Well, there's some promo for the new Skybreak track. Why not? Thanks for, I guess, doing that. That was not too bad. And if you're looking back at the Skybreak, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry to call you so randomly, but have a good one. Let's move on to our next category. This is Music Video of the Year. And, we've got an announcer for this, so why don't I just let them take it away?
Hey, everyone, this is Convexity. You know what's cool? Music videos. When done well, they can really add a whole other dimension and level of immersion to the music that you're listening to, basically imprinting a vision for the song in your mind that really showcases the subjects of the writing and the composition. So, on behalf of Bowtied Media, I am honored to introduce to you the nominees for Music Video of the Year.
Okay, those are your nominees for Music Video of the Year. We've got Voltage for the complete audio-visual mix, the entire album mix YouTube music video, Info Hazard official video, Starflame music video, and the High by Madeon official video. I must say, personally, I think if I were to give an actual list, this one, to me, goes to Quadeca's. I mean, Vanisher Horizon Scraper is just a beautiful record. Not very indie, and so I'm sure a majority of you probably haven't actually listened through it, but Quadeca's stuff is just absolutely incredible, and that movie 70 minutes of just pure art and film. But in the other sense, these music videos are also fantastic, and these visual mixes are great in their own right. I so much love for Info Hazard, and I gave it for my #1 song of the year. Spoiler for that if you haven't seen the 2025 best songs, but my goodness, Info Hazard is just fantastic. As video, wild. It's one of those screen capture kind of things, at least for the first half. And the song is also, if you didn't really realize, about watching someone die on the internet. So that is Info Hazard, and that is going to be the end of the poll there by a large margin. We have got your 2025 Music Video of the Year with Nina Geraci's Info Hazard. Way to go, Nina Geraci. You've done it. You are an incredible musician that I've just recently found to some extent. And so, way to go, Nina Geraci. Amazing. Claps all around. You absolutely destroyed that category. And speaking of destroying categories, we've got to destroy another wheel spin here because that's what we're freaking doing every time. So, let's hit the spin. I guess I got to hide it right away after because you guys can't see what it is. Where's track 1? Okay, we're gonna do a cup of juice. We are doing one-time cup of juice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, cup of juice is also fun fact, I literally don't drink at all anymore. I think the last time I drank was on stream last year with the 2024 Bowtied Awards. So we're gonna do a cup of juice right here, and a good old shot to keep things lively and fresh, So that's how that goes. So also, this is the 500th anniversary of a Di Serono. Drink responsibly. Also, if you're over legal drinking age, so don't drink when you're not allowed to. So cheers. Thank you for a fun stream. This is a Darth Vader shot glass with it says the future is strong with this one, and that's me, I guess. So bottoms up. Thank you for being here. This hopefully it won't go bad. That is smooth, I must say. That stuff is super smooth. So, yes, last year, I'll tell a little story last year. Last year I threw up on stream. I'll say it out front. But it was a mixture of two things, though. I know I can control my alcohol. That's something I know quite well about myself, and so that wasn't a thing. That was part of it. The other part of it was I did I think it was a 2-time spin at the time, and then a ghost pepper chip. Imagine like a whole chip size of like ghost pepper sauce on it. And I had just had a shot, and then I did the ghost pepper Dorito, Tostito, whatever it is. And that made me so sick. My throat was like immediately so bad, and I had to leave, and I forgot to unmute the mic. So if you go back to the 2024 stream, you can see that you can hear me kind of give it a little holler in the background. But it was a kind of the one chip challenge. I would say it's the one chip challenge, but the unofficial version essentially. Like it was a chip, but I just poured like literally a ton of ghost pepper hot sauce on it. It was too much, and so. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I would say I did not enjoy that last year, but that's to say we need to move on. We need to be moving on and move this stream forward to get things moving right along. We've got our genre of the year, and I will say nothing about it actually because we've got a guest presenter for genre of the year.
Hello everyone, I am Nins and I do music marketing at Monstercat. We're extremely grateful to have seen all of your votes and support over the last few years and especially taking some awards to home. But I can't show too much bias today because Bowtied has asked me to present you a category today. And to be quite frankly, I am not sure why he even invited me for this category because I couldn't even tell you the difference between dubstep and drum and bass 10 years ago. But nevertheless, these are your nominees for the best genre of the year.
Those are your nominees for 2025 genre of the year. We've got bass house, we've got drum and bass, we've got dubstep, we've got UK garage. That is your list. I'm actually really curious now. I'm gonna go back and see our past winners from the last Bowtied Awards. I'm pretty certain I sort of know what they are, but I'm curious just to see even what they were. In 2021, we didn't do it. 2022, it was color bass, then color bass in 23, drum and bass in 2024. So we've had color bass, drum and bass, and now we may have a new one. We may have an old one. We will find out very soon here. It's a fairly tight race. If I'm trying to think of your bass house highlights of the year, a lot of Space Laces is a mix of bass house and dubstep, so I guess that's to some extent. I mean, when Skrillex has a big year in any capacity, dubstep is again in high relevance and kind of always is in the EDM community. Drum and bass, also fantastic, especially based off of the year that Chase and Status had in 2023, I think, which is why 2024 it ended up winning the Drum and Bass Award, and so or winning the award for best genre. And this year, I would say drum and bass was okay for the most part, but there was some good bangers throughout. But I do think I agree with you guys. It was UK Garage that was indeed the one that dominated more than anything, and we will end poll because your 2025 genre of the year is UK Garage. Way to go. And also, like, UK Garage is I know that's how the like Europeans kind of say it, but UK Garage sounds better, not gonna lie. It's like calling Chase and Status as like an I'm Canadian, but as an American accent. Saying Chase and Status sounds way worse than saying Chase and Status. Chase and Status just sounds better, right? Like it just does. And I kind of feel that way with UK Garage too, where I just want to say garage for some reason. But UK Garage is indeed your winner for genre of the year. I think it was a fantastic year for garage in many capacities. A ton of artists were experimenting with the genre one way or another, and really kind of just giving the genre some more life, I would say, some more life, especially in the future garage scene. There was a lot of stuff there from like Beast Boy had some decent future garage, even like a little bit of Space Ice and Skrillex, a little bit of Category, a little bit of like that sound. Skybreak obviously had some garage tunes and some future garage stuff, but AU5 even with that whole even Earth wave as a whole was pretty future garage like. But I will say, more than anything, I'm so happy you guys didn't vote techno in your top 4. Techno absolutely had a crazy year, but not a good year. It was bland year, and it was not a fun year, and I didn't care for any of the techno that was released pretty much throughout the year, for the most part, other than freaking Lamente now. Now we're in 2026. I mean, that Skybreak song is fantastic. If you want to go listen to good techno, go listen to Lamente, new Skybreak song. But that is it for genre of the year. Way to go, UK Garage. You deserve that one. Let's head back into the wheel. Oh, that's not the wheel. That's my old winners, because that's what I did look up. The wheel. You know, well-polished machine. Let's spin this one more time and see what we've got going on. Well, we're going to do it a couple times here. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Chat tweets. What are we wanting to tweet? You guys put on a thing, put on your suggestions, and then we'll do a poll, and then you guys can vote on which one it needs to be. Winner, yow dinner. Why are you guys all saying this? Do I actually want to say this? Why are we, guys? There's way too many people saying this for me to not be concerned what this means. Way too many people are saying this. Do I need to look this up beforehand? What is this that I will I be okay to say this? I'm concerned. I'll let it go, but oh my goodness. You guys are just saying it. So I'll throw it up as a thing, as an option, I guess. But I'll throw some other options in here too. But oh my gosh, what is I just for the notion of you guys, I guess, having a vote. There's some Ride 10 stuff, and then other things I see. Oh wait, is this too many characters? Are you guys? You know what? Let's do this. Anything else? Do we want anything else, or winner, yow dinner? Can we vote anything else? What does this mean? It's a PUBG thing? How is this? Is this a meme I don't understand? Guys, am I gonna get canceled for this? I need to know if I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna get canceled. Guys, look up yow. This is where I feel like I'm a boomer, and so I really don't know. Is there focus? What? Frick it, why not? If you guys are voting for it, I'll just delete my Twitter if it's that bad. You know, it's one. So I'm gonna freaking tweet this now. I don't understand it, so I feel like it can't be that bad. But also, please don't. I don't want to lose my Twitter, my ex account. Actually, I'm fine with that. There, frick, it's posted. I don't. I'm so scared. I'm sure it's not that bad, but I just don't know anything. I'm a boomer here, guys. I got a kid upstairs who's should probably be having a nap right now, but yeah, Okay. Well, let's move on. I've tweeted it. We'll see if by the end of the stream I'm dead in the water or something like that. It's a thing. Why did I look? I had to look it up because I don't friggin' know what it means. If I don't know what something means, I have to look it up. That's how the internet works. So I still didn't even get a real good answer. I think it's some romantic thing, which I just, yeah. Yeah. Is my wife going to be upset that I did that? I guess we'll find out later. Okay, let's move on to our next category, Artwork of the Year, and we have indeed a guest presenter for this one as well, so here we go.
It's Blue, Kazooie Blue. Here's a quick reveal, face reveal. Oh shit, Nina Jirachi is after me and I have 2 computers in my backpack. I need to run. Right, I just want to give a huge shout out to Riot 10 for winning all the past categories. Fortunately, we're getting to the most important category of the night. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The hottest 2025 Night Punk picture. Is that a furry? What the hell is this? Just kidding, guys. It's actually more boring. It's just the best artwork of 2025 category. Half-Blood reference? Gub, do you want to announce the 2025 artwork nominees? Do you want to do that? Gub, are you actually gonna let me touch you? Oh my god, why are you getting so close? Stop. Without further ado, here are the nominees for Best Artwork of 2025. Announce them. Go.
And those are your nominees for Artwork of the Year. We've got Connected by Bad Computer. We've got Nina Jirachi's I Love My Computer. Lots of computers going on. And speaking of computers, we've got the digital sound design and physical design of Overdrive and Odyssey Sound System by No Mana. Some good artwork this year, I must say. Some solid stuff. And very different styles, which I really love. I love when we can do these and have a variety of styles of artwork, that we don't just all love one style, because Connected is obviously a very like abstract, almost like 3D imaged style of just weird, kind of wonky, kind of everything's going on, but it also works really well. I Love My Computer is kind of just a photo. I'm sure it's altered in some extent, but just a photo of so much 2000s nostalgia. And then No Mana has got some brilliant, obviously, pixel art style for all their album covers. So they just, I mean, a lot of the artwork is fantastic. And clearly, you guys think there is a winner for this one, with 61% of the votes going to I Love My Computer. So we will end the poll there with I Love My Computer by Nina Jirachi winning Artwork of the Year. Way to go, Nina Jirachi. Absolutely fantastic. We might see more of her soon, but my goodness, I can't believe that Nina Jirachi did that. But like, I mean, I love this album and I love the aesthetic of this album, and clearly a lot of you guys do too. So I'm so glad for Nina Jirachi. I think Bad Computer won one of the other previously years. So I think I see Flashing Images. I think won for either music video or album art last year, which I'm not going to check right now. But that being said, let's hop into the wheel again and see what we've got going on this time around. We have got... Oh, no. I was afraid this was going to come at some point. It is Cat Tide Media. So... this is what you guys want. This is what you guys want, right? They freaking, there's bells on them. Does this hurt your ears? This is ridiculous. I feel even worse now that I'm a father for doing this. I mean, I guess if we're playing pretend, maybe it could be a cat. But cats also demon spawn. You know, I'll say it. Cats kind of suck. Dogs kind of the best. My friend literally last night, his cat was hid under the bed for a day straight. So like, why? What is this obsession with cats? So yeah, my daughter's gonna see this one day and she's gonna go, "This is great." I don't think they're backwards. No, because this is right. They're movable. This is like a cow now. This is right. This is where cow ears are. Cat ears all the way up here. This is crazy. So, what I will say is I will wear these until we get to another costume, which we got 2 more. So please, let's move on quick. In the nature of moving on, we've got another category to go. We've got the Breakthrough Artist of the Year, and you know what? I'll let someone else announce this one. So here we go. Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
What's going on, everybody? It's Cloud Cage, your least favorite music producer. I just emerged from bed because I told Dakota I'd do this and I forgot up until 10 p.m. on Friday night. And speaking of emerging, here are some artists who really emerged into the spotlight this year. So here are your nominees for Bowtied Media Awards Breakthrough Artist of the Year. It's not me again, but it's okay. It's okay.
And those are your nominees for Breakthrough Artist of the Year. Oh, great. The thing is blocking the cat ears this time. This is great. Easy. Breakthrough Artist of the Year, I guess I maybe should have explained this early on, but Breakthrough Artists are your artists that, had just a fantastic year, that were relatively emerging artists to begin the year and have now blossomed into full-blown. Guys, every time I talk, these things jiggle, and I'm quite distracted by it, I will say. But yes, our breakthrough artists are the artists that really shone through this year and become quite mainstays in the space. So Devath, incredible pair of EPs this year. Ones that were great, but not ended up on my list for EPs of the year. Nettie had 2 albums of the year that were fantastic, one of which landed on my best albums of the year. And then Nina Jirachi obviously did really, really well. I Love My Computer was my number 3 EDM album of the year, and Viperactive was just quite solid in the space holistically. So that being said, though, we're gonna hit our minute mark, and it looks like we are indeed got another win from our good old Nina Jirachi. Man, another round of applause. Nina Jirachi is kind of just sweeping so far. Nina Jirachi is kicking butt and taking names, and that's what we want. I mean, Nina Jirachi, fantastic artist in her own right, and she has declared that she's here to stay, hopefully. So I'm excited for more Nina Jirachi in the future, and I want to even go listen to the album right now. But that is not what we're going to do, because we are going to spin this wheel again, and hopefully we can spin something that makes me take the cat ears off, would be my dream. And maybe not take another shot with cat ears on. Oh no. Oh gosh. 2 times spin again. Oh, please, no. Okay, please. Please, no. Don't kill me with a 4-time shot. Okay, I'm kind of lucky. Don't know how this is going to happen, not going to lie. 2 times crown down. Not sure how this is going to happen, but we've got a 2 times crown. I guess I'll add the 2 times spin back in a second. But there is old lore in the Bowtied community, if you guys don't know. The Crown Town EP by Nanobi. And they created a village, I should say, and we became the ambassadors of said village and had a crown and a scarf, and a wand, a staff, thing, which is not 100% not a loofah. It's just it's a Crown Town thing. So this is a good old Crown Town, a good throwback to early days of Bowtied. I'm the Crown Townist. Yes, you are, Controversy. You are indeed the Crown Townist. But for now, I'm the king of the land, and this is my land of Crown Town because I'm that. I will add back in the 2 times spin again, just because that one doesn't really count. So I'll add that back in. But we're running out of things where I can't talk much about, so or I can't do 2 times. But thank you, Contra, for that. And yes, I do know you are the Crown Townist. But let's move forward. We have got. I'm gonna have this the whole time now, aren't I? Pretty much. That's gonna be fun. So let's move into the next one, which is our compilation of the year. I will say I'm really proud of you guys for this year, but I will talk about it on the back end. So here are your nominees for compilation of the year. Yes, those are your nominees for compilation of the year. I'll just put this in this hand. We've got your Exobolt 12. We've got the NCS X Geometry Dash Volume 1. We have got Neo Luminum Volume 3 and the Undertale 10-year anniversary remixes out on Monstercat. This, I think, will probably be the closest poll, I think, to some extent. But I will say, I am proud of you guys. I know we're big Monstercat fans. We're huge Monstercat fans in this space. We're huge Monstercat fans. I love Monstercat. You love Monstercat. There's Monstercat staff in this chat right now. But we don't have to vote Monstercat Best of the Year for the best compilation every single year. I think every time I have done this show, we have voted number 1. It didn't even get top 4 this year for Monstercat landing as the number 1. So let's see here. Compilation of the year. Space Laces won the first year. Well, Monstercat's always in there. I'll say Monstercat's always in the top 4, and for the first time ever, we have not voted the Monstercat into the top. So thank you, only because it's the best of. Like it's the best of compilation. So like it's gonna be good. It's always gonna be good. It can be its own thing. So, but yes, let's see. Let's end poll here, and I think it is indeed going to go to Exobolt 12, our compilation of the year. Congrats, Exobolt. We're going to do that. Yay. The loofah. And someone said earlier, yeah, I'm absolutely less embarrassed to wear this than I am cat ears. This feels like deep lore of an EP that I enjoyed. Cat ears are demon spawn ears. I'll put it that way. So don't love Monster Cat. Great. Regular cats. No. I don't make the rules. Okay, let's head into our next category. This is our label of the year. You've already voted for him once, so let's hear from him again here.
Yo, what up, music nerds? It's your boy Deej. I mean, you weren't expecting to see me here, were you? Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be here myself, but hey, it is what it is. Wait, what am I presenting again?
Label of the year.
Oh yeah, labels. I mean, y'all know what labels are. You don't need me to yap about that. But I would not be here in this group if it wasn't for a certain cat label bringing me in. You know, we don't really think about it often, but the idea of a label is revolutionary to like bring in all of these artists from all these different places and to have them in one spot. Like, we've been touched by it. And these labels that are nominated today have shown to be so strong that they
Yo, you're yapping.
Am I saying enough?
Yeah, you're actually saying too much.
Am I yapping?
Nobody cares. Just
yeah, I'm yapping. Oh, okay. Anyway, without further ado, here are your nominees for Label of the Year.
and those are your nominees for 2025 Label of the Year. We've got Monster Cat, we've got Neo Luminum, we've got Ophelia, we've got UKF. All fantastic labels in their own right. I think I know who's probably going to win this year, I must say. But in terms of talking about labels, I think Monster Cat's going to have a fantastic 2026. I've already predicted it on my bingos card. I think we're going to see a brilliant year from them coming up soon because let's if we look back at I won't let this influence the votes too much. If you look back, I'll start with this. I'll say this channel was based off of Monster Cat. This channel was absolutely based off of Monster Cat as a label. It's what I grew up with and fell in love with, and that's why I listened to so much EDM, and I wanted to make a channel about like doing content creation that was about kind of Monster Cat. That's why they have so many Monster Cat game shows. That's why I do guessing games, knew all this stuff because I wanted to be a content creator that was talking about Monster Cat stuff, that it was something I missed when I was younger. And so this channel is very much around Monster Cat, and I owe a lot of what this channel is to Monster Cat as a whole. And I thank you for the opportunities they've also given me and helped me out with some other stuff and just been a supporter of this channel. And that being said, they have won the 2021 Label of the Year. They have won the 2022 Label of the Year. They have won the 2023 Label of the Year. They have won the 2024 Label of the Year. And now with 51% of the votes, Monster Cat is your 2025 Label of the Year. Way to go, Monster Cat. I mean, like, as much as Monster Cat gets like too much love to some extent, they do it well. They do it well. They're fantastic. They may have released a Riot 10 album this year, but you know, can't fault them too much for that. Can't fault them too much for that. But that they did do that. But you know, fantastic year, fantastic label. I owe a lot to them. So maybe next year we'll let the others have a chance, unless they have another fantastic year. But yes, those were indeed your top four. If you guys are like, hey, Monster Cat gotta stop winning, you guys are the ones voting. You're the ones voting. Don't get mad at me. This is the community voted awards. I gave you free reign to pick anything you wanted. Monster Cat won. So that's how it goes. But let's spin this. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep getting back to this one. Spin the wheel one more time. I keep saying one more time. We're going to do it every time after a song is done. So, it is time for the slap. And I hope my wife is not putting my child to sleep right now, because if she's not, I'm going to need her to come down and slap me in the face. So I hope she's coming down now. I'm trying to live there. My wife is upstairs with the guy we live with, JM, who you've probably seen on other videos. So he's here. My mom's getting back from a place in town. My mom's actually getting back from Edmonton, if you're here, Caden. So yeah, it's time. So she is asleep. Can you get JM to come slap me then? Is JM upstairs? You can get him to come down. Yeah. Get him to come down. So funny thing, my child is asleep in my wife's arms right now, so she cannot come slap me. So I'm gonna be slapped by JM if he can come down and do this. He'll be nice though, so that's kind of the problem. JM, get down here. Sorry for the are you coming, JM?
Do I have to come slap
you? You have to come slap me, yeah.
Okay.
You have to crawl. If you're here, go here. Come.
Does this not work?
It does, yeah. You guys can't see right now, but there's so many cords and everything around here that this is
on the
hard.
ground like an animal.
You're crawling on the ground like an animal, indeed. Here. Oh my gosh.
No?
Yeah. You're just ready for it. Last time I didn't know. Here, come in a little more.
Mat and frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're ready for it. So yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
No, that was kind of soft. We gotta do it again.
No, what do you mean?
So let's do that. Should we do that? We should do the other side,
What do
right?
you
We should do the other
mean?
side. 1,
What?
2, 3.
Oh! Why twice?
2 times slap.
Why twice? I spin 2 times at some point. Ow, that actually hurt. You hit way harder than I expected you to. Want to close the door, please?
Sorry.
They're saying again. No, not again. Not again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, okay, that what on earth, dude? That didn't sound very strong. Guys, it hurts. The movies, the sound of getting slapped is from movies. That's what they make it sound more. But we're gonna move on. Okay, let's talk about mixes. And we've got a guest presenter for this one, so here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Rocket Man, and I have the pleasure of introducing the next category. If you don't know my background, I've had the pleasure over the years of working on mixes at Monster Cat, from Call of the Wild to Silk Showcase to their album mixes, even helping run their mix contest over the years. So, what have I learned during this time? Well, there's a difference between a good mix and a great mix. You want to know what it is? Well, a good mix. You hear the transition, you like it, you know that it's happening. A great transition, you have no idea that it even took place. So without further ado, let's get into the nominees for Mix of the Year.
Okay, Mix of the Year. We have got Skrillex's Goose Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. Skybreak presents the Half-Blood NYC Subway DJ set. Fun fact, I edited that video, edited that mix. Not the music part, the video part. Voltage 4 and Skrillex at Ultra 2025. What is your favorite mix of the year? I have a personal favorite, but I won't say that yet because I don't want to sway any votes. I think it's a pretty darn good mix. Now, I kind of want to use this more. This is fun. This is like a little, like, I got to do this like the light. You stream. Hello. I will say right now, before we go any further, I'm a little scared that there's still 3 more shots to go, and we are nearing the like, we're at the teetering end here. Like, it's gonna like pile on, and then that's gonna scare me a little bit. So that might not be fun. But let's see. After a minute we will indeed hit our end poll here. We'll give you 60 seconds to do your voting. And it does indeed look like we have a clear winner. So we are going to hit that end poll. A minute has passed. Your 2025 Mix of the Year goes to Space Laces with Voltage 4. Congratulations, Space Laces. You got it. That was one I voted for too, not gonna lie. I thought it was a better mix. I thought the Skrillex one was great. It's fantastic. Space Ace is just another level. Just another level, I have to say. So all of these were great, honestly. All of these were really solid. But in the end, the Mix and Master King gets the Mix of the Year award. So way to go, Space Aces. Way to go, Voltage. And way to go, Wheel. Okay. Maybe we get to take off this Crown Town thing soon. We'll see. Oh, I willed it into existence, didn't I there? I really did. So way to go me, willing that into existence. Glacier, every time I real quick, Glacier, thank you, by the way. Let's see that later. But every time I see you in chat, it's just shots. Every single time that I do any of these, all you're saying is just shots every single time. So maybe we need to get together at some point and we need to get some shots together, or I'll get you a shot or something. Because you love the shots so much. I don't even, okay, here's one. I also brought this so you guys can see that I'm not lying. It's the double shot, by the way. This whole thing is a double shot, so it's like that's kind of like 3. I took like two 1.5 shots, kind of. So, oh, okay, that is gonna be fun when that hits. Fun to some extent. So, oh my goodness, that is smooth, by the way, silky smooth. Amaretto is silky smooth, but. Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't worry. I know I won't drink too much, guys. Don't worry. I know my limits. I'm good with alcohol. Just not when alcohol and the ghost pepper sauce are mixed together. So. Okay, let's move on to our next category. We have got vocal feature of the year. Not necessarily a vocalist that did great throughout the whole year, but for a singular song, they had a really, really good vocal feature that needs to be highlighted. And so here are your nominees for vocal feature of the year.
Pulled apart, staring I could be the last time. Oh, nowhere that I won't go.
I speak up and I still can't ban it. Heart is pure, never been satanic. I pull up and flip the dynamics. Jump in the ring just like...
Okay, that is your nominees for vocal feature of the year. We've got Birdie Scott on Losing Focus, Hayla on In Your Arms, Sayuri on Levity, and Sub 10 on Stone Cold. I will say, I don't know entirely if Birdie Scott really did the vocals here, because Birdie Scott is a lower registered vocal than this one, Losing Focus, so maybe it's just really elevated, but I could not fact check it enough to remove it from the list, so that's why we're still here. But all these vocal features were fantastic. I will say, of anything personal note, Halion on Cold as Snow, I think absolutely crushed that one, and that would have been my personal favorite vocal feature of the year. But again, this is the community voted awards, and so I don't get a full say. I did that. I had my full say in the 2025 in review. I did, but now it's as a community, and as a community, we are voting for really close race, it appears. So I will wait for that 1 minute mark to go. But my goodness, well, this is probably our closest one yet. This is the first time I think someone's taken over the lead. Oh, we've got a little spicy mix here. We've got a minute. I will wait for, end poll. I saw one thing update. It's tied. It's tied? Whoa. Okay, we're going to run that back with just the two. Tiebreaker. This is just going to be Sayuri or Sub 10. For all the ones that voted Hayla and Birdie Scott, you guys now get to say in this one. And we'll wait for the 1 minute mark on this one as well. Sayuri on Levity, Sub 10 on Stone Cold. And also, I would say, if we're going to be nitpicky here, I think Sayuri obviously did a fantastic job on this one. I think some of her stuff on Earthwave was maybe even stronger than this. It's a lot less like verse heavy, but it's a little bit more, like playful, I would say, as a vocal feature. And A5 plays around with the vocal chops a decent amount too on those more so than maybe he does on Levity, but. Suri is, I get to meet Suri live in person at Flux Pavilion and A5 and Skybreak and Last Hero show. Great person. And so I chat with her a little bit after when the 2025 votes, 2025 year in review. I sent her a link and said, hey, people love your stuff, and I do too. So they crushed it. And I think, indeed, 1 minute has passed. Your 2025 vocal feature of the year is going to Sayuri on Levity. Way to go, Sayuri. You have indeed won your vocal feature of the year. You had a lot of vocal features, but this is the one that people voted as the best of everything in the year. For all music, vocal feature goes to your performance on Levity. Way to go, Sayuri. And that brings us into another set of the wheel. Let's give this baby another spin. We're also, we've got some other things to do. Oh no. Oh gosh. Huh. Okay, this is interesting. I will say this is getting to an interesting point now where this is this Glacier. Every time. Okay. This is, I guess, this is it for me for the day. So unless I feel confident, which now I feel okay right now, but this is a shot, because this is by the way, if you don't know, the shot glasses are 2 shots, or it's a full thing. So if it's half, then it's a single shot. Still smooth. Year of the Cup. That's funny. I like that, actually. Year of the Cup. Okay, let's move things right along, though. You know how a song is great in its own right, but sometimes it could use a little remix, you know, a little something different, a little something new, a little remix. That doesn't make sense, but here are your nominees for Remix of the Year. Those are your nominees. I also can't, there's not enough space for me on the YouTube chat, so you'll see that this is just the way that I have to do it because there's not enough things to vote for. What is your favorite remix of the year? We've got the Snowblind, Temanite, and Nazca remix by AU5 and Tasha Baxter. The iconic Snowblind Legacy kind of compilation remix package. We've got the Rainbow Rave Parade VIP from Chime off of his Between EP. We've got Death by Glamour, the VGR remix, originally by Toby Fox from the Monster Cat Undertale 10-year anniversary remix compilation package. And from the Stealing Fire remix compilation package, we've got Believe What You Want, the Tokyo Machine remix, which was released as a single beforehand. Some fantastic remixes, I must say, but only one can be crowned the best. And so this is your, these, I should say, are your nominees for the 2025 Remix of the Year. We've got a pretty tight-ish, not really, I guess, poll here. You guys are really loving the Snowblind one. I mean, Temanite is just an absolute legend in the space and a legend in the scene, and it's no surprise that you guys love what they do. And I've heard a decent amount of Nazca, but not a ton. So we have hit our 1 minute mark, and we will end poll. And we have indeed a winner. Your 2025 Bowtied Award for Remix of the Year goes to the Snowblind, Temanite, and Nazca remix, originally by AU5 and Tasha Baxter. Congratulations, Temanite, Nazca. I guess AU5, Tasha Baxter, you did it. You guys crushed it. Absolutely fantastic remix. Great remix package, too. So it was just solid all around. That one I did expect to win 100%. So. But that being said, we've got to head back to the wheel here, as we've got some problems here. So we're gonna run out of things to do, and we gotta hit our marks here at some point. So I might just need to, if we don't get, oh gosh, you know what? I will add a bow tie, and because it's right next to the other one here, we're gonna do another one of these as well. So. We're gonna get that out of here, but I will add a bow tie. We'll add another bow tie here. Add a nice big pink. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add my Chicago Cubs bow tie. I lived in Chicago for some time. Fun fact. Oh gosh, I gotta take this. Oh goodness, I gotta do this whole thing off. Gotta take this off. Oh gosh, this is so tight. This is really a challenge, honestly. This is like a skill-based matchmaking I'm doing right now. Why is this the freaking tag is in here? Why is the tag so hard to... Guys, putting on bow ties is bow tight media. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Bow tight media, indeed. Yeah, okay. I think that's 3 bow ties on right now. And now my neck has to stay up because I literally cannot. I cannot. Gotta show off these 3 bow ties. Oh, yeah. This is a look. The most difficult thing he's ever had to do. Glacier, you're just here to... But you know what? After all this, I think I need a little break. I think I need to make some money. Gotta do my dues. So we're gonna head to a quick commercial break. I know. I'm sorry. You guys don't want to get commercials. You don't want ads, but I gotta do it. I gotta pay the bills. So I will see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna go to a commercial break. So see you in 2 minutes. Hello there, my name is Dyke Marlington. We know how much you guys love labels, and I'm here today to bring you a brand new one. We know how much you guys love Skybreak's new Half-Blood era, so I'm here today to announce and officially reveal our brand new label, Pure Blood. We only get the best artists. You know, no, I don't like the sounds of that. You know, now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't really, like, it sounds a little, you know, like a little, like, too much. Like, we're maybe, like, the best, you know? Pure Blood, maybe not the brightest. So we got other ideas? Yeah? Okay, great. Hey, I'm Dyke Marlington. We know how much you guys love labels, and so we're here to bring you a brand new one. We know how much you guys loved the single from Voltage 4 with Space Laces and Sudden Death, Ice Pick, and so we're here to announce a brand new label, Ice Picks You, where we only pick artists based off who they look like. Guys, this is problematic. This isn't like a good label name by any capacity. This is quite, like, we're gonna get in trouble for this. Like, you guys know that, right? Like, we've got better ideas? Yeah? Great, let's run it again. Hello, my name is Dyke Marlington, and we know how much you guys love labels, and we're here to announce a brand new one today. We know how much you guys loved Fool's new EP, The Future. We're here to announce a brand new label, The Führer. No. We're not doing, no. No, you guys suck. We're not doing this. I'm done. No. Knock 2's breath caught, his heart racing as he realized where this was going. He had felt it too, the unspoken bond that had grown between them, stronger with each passing day. I've been feeling the same way, Knock 2 admitted, stepping closer, his eyes locked on ISOXO's. This connection, it's more than just music, isn't it? ISOXO nodded, his heart pounding in his chest. Yeah, it is. I don't know how to bring it up, but I can't pretend it's just about the tracks we're making. It's you. Man, I think I'm falling for you. But that's enough story time tonight, girlie. Have a good sleep. I love you. Okay, I hope you guys had a good commercial break. I personally, you know, as just a person that makes just the content, I have no idea what the ads were. We sold them to the highest bidder, so I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope they weren't controversial. I hope they were good. So, you know, music. Charlie the Pig. Music. Agreed. I was just winner. Yeah, music. I guess that's what it was. I guess you guys just listen to music on the ad break. So, you know, thanks for that, guys. I really appreciate just letting me pay some bills. So, is that enough? Is this enough for the entire fanfic set? $2? Yeah, I will route this to Deej. How about that? I'll route that to Deej, and then we can see how much writing he can do. Thank you, Deej Master, for writing some of this fanfic. I was told, at least I heard through the grapevine, that if Deej won Community Member of the Year, we were getting the full thing. So we better see the full thing now. We better see the full ISOKnock fanfic. I heard that was a thing. So Deej, I think you gotta pony up. I think we need to see the full thing. So I just got a teaser of it, and that was all I got. So why are we encouraging this? Great question. Content and silly community. So me very much included in that. So you know, let's keep moving though. This is an award show. We want to keep things going. So let's talk about the vocalist of the year. We talked about vocal feature, individual feature on a song, but how about now a vocalist across the entire year, how well they did as a vocalist, not necessarily the producer side of things. So let's hop into our nominees for vocalist of the year.
You know, I think you know. Feeling that choice in the way, a little blockade. You said too much, so I should probably shut up. But I don't know what you're looking for. This cold as snow, it's time to.
Okay, those are your nominees for Vocalist of the Year. We've got Eden, we've got Fox Stevenson, we've got Grabbits, we've got Halion. Those are your nominees for Vocalist of the Year in 2025. Who is it going to be? I'm not sure. I'm curious actually to remember the last couple years. Let's see, 2021, it was Tristram. 2022 was Grabbits. 2023 was Fox Stevenson. 2024 was Porter Robinson, and we'll see what we get this year. We already had 2 returning members here, but we'll see who indeed takes this one's list. A vocalist is an interesting one because just like genres, vocalists are have their own different styles and range and genre for the most part. I saw someone commented and said that Eden is too one-dimensional for me, and I get that. My mom hates when I put on Eden, and Eden is one of my favorite artists of all time. So it's very funny when I put some stuff on. I'm like, oh, I love this. And she's like, no, I got to turn this off. I hate how melancholy his voice is. But everyone's got their own opinion, and that's the beauty of music and art. So let's end the poll there with 1 minute. And indeed, your vocalist of the year in 2025 is the legendary Mr. himself, Fox Stevenson, with the incredible Sunk Cost Fallacy album that just saw his best project to date, I think, hands down, not even close. So good. And I will say, as just a bit of a side note, this week in EDM, I still need to write and needs to come out. I'm a little busy with stuff, obviously. I was working on the show, but the deluxe was okay. It might be a hot take. The Fox Stevenson Sunk Cost Fallacy Deluxe album, fine. It was okay. It was okay. So funk cost fallacy. Oh wow, that is hard. That is, I cannot. Funk cost fallacy is a hard thing to say. So yeah, but he did release absolutely one of the best albums of the year. So that being said, let's go back to our friend the wheel here and see what we've got going on. I hope it's not back-to-back commercial. You gotta spread them out. You gotta spread them out. We're gonna run that back. Run that back. Right. We just had a commercial break. We gotta run that back. Great, Daft Punk. Oh my goodness. Woo! Okay, Daft Punk is our thing, which you can see, I guess, in the back. We can finally take off our Crown Town costume here. I also don't... Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. That was probably really loud. I apologize. I am going to put this on, although there's a slight problem. And the problem is that it's really hard to do anything with this on. I look so silly. It also sounds terrible. It looks like I won't take it off. I feel like I talk terribly. There is no visor because we forgot the visor. We got to put the visor back on, but also I can't see if it's black and it's gonna block my voice. But remember I don't know if you guys are big Star Wars fans, but in Star Wars when Lando Calrissian is wearing the little helmet thing and with no visor, it looks like this. My eyes look like this. I feel like I'm wild. So we're gonna wear this for a little bit. We'll see how long I can go for it, but I'm sure my audio sucks. It sounds terrible for me, and I can't really see that well. So I don't know how the guys actually DJ'd like this, but this is so silly, but also amazing. Next up, we're gonna talk about EPs. You can't even see my ears my eyes when I do this. I have to like talk into the mic this way. This is. Why not? We'll do this. Also, it's hard to keep this on. EPs are a big format of EDM in any capacity, and we love EPs, and they kind of dominate the space. But let's hear more from about EPs from our guest presenter.
Hello everybody, it's Tommy from The Wonky Angle. I'm here to guest present the Bowtied Awards for Best EP of the Year. EPs may not be the kind of thing that get as much attention as albums, but sometimes they can provide some of the best music you'll hear in a given year, and depending on the scene you're following, there will be like game-changing material you only hear on EPs. I know for me personally, there were EPs that ended up sticking with me enough that I shouted out in my recent year-end list, but here's the ones that happen to be nominated for this award.
I can't type as fast sometimes. But those are your nominees for EP of the year. This is so hard to keep on. Earthwave, A5 and Sayuri, Between by Chime. We've got Odyssey Sound System by No Mana, and Hit Me Where It Hurts with Skrillex. 3 of these landed on my year-end list. I think Chime was number 9, Earthwave was number 2, Odyssey Sound System was number 1. So this is a hard pick, I will say for sure. I also this helmet's harder than I thought it was going to be to keep on. This feels fine, I guess, but the helmet was designed to not. It had stuff on the inside. This was a gift from one of my best friends, David Coulter. Shout out to David Coulter. So, did I also spell something? Oh, Hit Me Where It Hurts. I'm so sorry, guys. I will say, my vote's gonna be pretty obvious here. It was my number 1 list on the list already. But how is it last? How is my number 1 EP of the year last on this list? I will say I was surprised you guys voted as similarly to that I did across the year, but. The last, really, of these 4? But whatever. 1 minute has passed, and we indeed have got our winner. It is Earthwave, A5 and Sayuri. Congratulations, you two crushed it on that EP. 3 EPs by A5 this past year, and Earthwave was my personal favorite, and landed on my number 2 album of the year. So good. A5 crushed it, and yeah, wow, it is already sweating in here. My face is like at the lip of this, and I can already taste my sweat dripping off this like thing. So someone custom made this, and it looks fantastic, and then we painted it white. So I'm getting very sidetracked, but I also put in wrapping paper in the back of the head here, so it doesn't shake so much on the inside of my head. But yes, let's get into our wheel here. We've got 4 things left to get through. Let's hit the spin here and see what we land on. Oh, my last one. My last one. My last one. Can I do it through the Daft Punk helmet? Is this going to be terrible? I'm going to try it. I don't know how to drink through. How did these guys do anything? Yeah, where's Glacier at? How did they... I cannot do this without spilling in my thing. How do you... It's sticky. Not gonna lie, when I grabbed this helmet, I thought this was gonna be the best of all the costumes to wear. This one easily the worst. It looks great, easily the worst to wear of all the costumes. Not gonna lie, I'd rather have the cat ears at this point, I think. So, yeah. Wow, I am tasting my own sweat here. But we got to move on. We've got 3 more categories to get through. We've got our big 3 now is what I kind of call these. We've got the artist of the year, we've got the song of the year, and we've got the album of the year. These are kind of your big 3 categories, I'd say, for any year. The Oscars and Grammys have their own big categories, and this is the Bowtied Big. So I would love to introduce artist of the year, but we've got someone else to do it instead. So here is your guest presenter.
Hello YouTube, this is Carolina with a K from Necktied Media. Definitely not the same person as Landon Remixes. Shout out to the 250. As someone who has been an artist manager for over 6 years, I'm all too familiar with how exciting it is to discover a truly special artist, to watch them closely month after month, and eventually get their flowers. 2025 was deservedly a breakthrough year for numerous artists, both in and outside electronic music, and I could probably make a case for several of them being Artist of the Year. But as we know, only one can reign supreme at the Bowtied Awards. With that said, Here are the nominations for Artist of the Year.
I'm obsessed with the way you caress me. I undress you with my eyes and you bless me. I confess my love in the
Okay, those are your nominees for Artist of the Year. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say on this one. We will start the poll now, as we've got just around 100 people in chat. Thanks for being here. This is a really fun thing I get to do and really enjoy all that happens in a year. But this is honestly one of my favorite points. And sorry this was delayed so much. Life is life. And this Bowtied Media is not necessarily my number one priority all the time, and it shouldn't be. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think of this list. This is some big artists, some big guys that really just crush it throughout a year, and I think this is a stellar list of Final Four for an Artist of the Year. But it looks like we've got a pretty commanding lead by an individual here. Let's see, our last bunch of Artists of the Year, 2022 or 2021. Excuse me, it was Virtual Riot. Then we had Skybreak in 22, Skrillex in 23, Porter in 24, and it looks like now we're going to end poll in 2025. Your Bowtied Media Artist of the Year is Fox Stevenson. Congratulations, Fox. You have done it. I actually wasn't really surprised on that. It made sense to me. I think Fox kind of just ran over for this community for the most part, and Skrillex had a great year. Skybreak had a great year. Bad Computer, incredible year. But I think it does go to Fox Stevenson, indeed. I must personally say so. So that is that. Way to go, Fox Stevenson. Let's go to the wheel. I think this wheel feels pretty normal from what I've seen in the past. So let's spin this one. This feels pretty. I don't see anything different about this wheel at all. So okay, great, easy. I think we gotta go to commercial break. I must say, it seems like I think we gotta pay the bills. We gotta pay the bills. We gotta go to commercial break. So without any further ado, here's your ads here. So here you go. Have fun. I gotta make some money. Have you ever felt this way before? You thought the drop was coming, but indeed, you were faked out. If you or your loved ones have fallen for a fake out, do we have the offer of a lifetime for you? For just 36 easy payments of $4 each, we are here to offer fake out insurance. You don't want to be the only one at the club looking like this loser just standing around, clearly have no idea when the drop is coming. Get fake out insurance today. Riot 10's Requiem for a Riot was met with much critical reception. We're not going to talk about if it was good or bad, but critical reception that happens in any capacity. And to follow up a masterpiece, Riot 10 is back with 2 Requiem, 2 Riot. Releasing the premiere single next week, we've got 2 bass, 2 bop. He was taking all the drugs and making all those new sounds, and he's back with round 2 of 2 new, 2 sound. We heard how much you guys loved the Dioro collaboration, so we're back again with 2 floor. And expanding upon Bowtied Media's actual favorite song from the album, 2 high, 2 octane. But more than anything, we heard more comments about threats. So Riot 10 is back with Threats VIP. Releasing at some point, Riot 10, 2 Requiem, 2 Riot. Okay, welcome back. I must say, I have to take off the mask. I have to do it for the last two. I do. I will say as a I'll do this. I feel like I feel bad for breaking my rules. So I broke rules. Is it going to be one time shot or the cat ears? How are we? I wrote cat eyes, but you know what I mean. It's cat ears. What do we want to see? I feel bad that I just cannot see with the helmet on. So you guys I think are gonna want that. I wrote cat eyes because I'm just dumb. Let's put it that way. That was just silly. So you guys want the cat eyes, the cat ears. So we will put this on for the final things as we hop into our last couple. Okay. I don't want to say too much for about this next one because we do have a guest announcer who, maybe a little bit. I'll pour a little bit out. Just a little bit. This is for you. Here's our guest presenter.
Hello, YouTube. My name's Elliot from Glacier Media, and I'm here to present to you the nominees for Song of the Year 2025.
Those are your nominees for Song of the Year. What do you want it to be? We've got Skybreak's Antimatter with PVC, Purple Velvet Curtains. We've got Connected by Bad Computer featuring Gold. We've got Voltage with Skrillex. And we have got Fuse with Skrillex and ISOXO. Four fantastic tunes, I must say. Connected was on my year-end list. Fuse was on my year-end list. Voltage would have been if I didn't have a one per artist category thing, and Antimatter probably if I didn't have a one per artist thing. So all of these are genuinely fantastic songs. I don't know which one I would prefer more. I think I have to go with the one that I canonically put higher on my lists for this year for my 2025 in review. I think I have to stay true to my current list, and so I will personally be voting for Fuse because it was my number 5 song of the year or something like that. So that I have to do it because I have to stay true to who I am. But again, for some reason, the one I vote for is the lowest of the 4 because why not? Because you guys, I guess, agree with me somewhat, but not entirely, and that is okay because that is how music criticism works to some extent. So. Let's see. We got a minute on the poll and it is done. It is tied actually. Oh my goodness. We are really close. And so I'm going to close my eyes and hit end poll at a random point and see when it's going to be. So I don't know. I don't have any influence. We're going to hit it now. Let's see. Your 2025 song of the year is Skrillex's Voltage is your number 1 song of the year. And I will say it makes sense. I get it. I get it. Even if you don't think it was the number 1 best song of the year necessarily, it did a great job of fully encompassing all that the year had to offer in many ways. It was such a great representation of Skrillex's past and kind of the more future and this new style of these DJ mix albums that was repeated by the likes of like Space Laces and Cloud Nine right after that did the same style of album DJ mix hybrid thing. And so Voltage, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's a great song that does represent, I would say, 2025 as a whole. So, but that being said, we got to do the wheel one final time. Is it going to be that I drink water or do the vertical chip challenge? What is going to be our last one? It looks like it is going to be drink water. You know, I added this one in specifically for this moment where I was like, you know, I've had a couple of drinks and so I should probably drink some water. So I think we should all right now, all together, grab a glass. I grabbed a giant thing of water here. And let's drink some water. Stay hydrated. We remember from Flodan, 2 years ago, last year? Stay hydrated. What was the actual thing? Yeah, something like that. So let's have some water. I will say this is a lot of water. I can chug water, so like this is the whole like thing of alcohol. So like it's a big thing. So let's see how fast I can chug this water. This is not vodka, guys. This is not vodka. I will tell you that for sure. So let's do a good chug of this water because I definitely need some water right now too. So here we go. Wonderful. Water, delicious. Literally the essential thing for human life. That was also not vinegar. It is, I can tell you for a fact it is not vinegar. I would have thrown up if that was vinegar. So, the open eyes, yes. I don't know what it is. And my wife's listening upstairs and she's gonna make fun of you for this, but I drink liquids really weird. I don't know why, but apparently I have these really open eyes. I'll pretend to take a sip of water again, but apparently the normal way to do it is like this. But for some reason, I do like that. I like keep my eyes really wide. Don't know why. It's a thing I've always done. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's like I'm an animal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how when they drink, you see the lions go to the thing and they like drink the water and they keep their eyes up, or that's why their ears look like they have dots in them so that their eyes. So, yeah, that makes sense. We got one final category, one final thing. Thank you for sticking around for so long. One final category, and that is Song of the Year. This is the big one in EDM. You guys love songs. Everything is based around the song. So we sadly do not have a guest, or no, we already did song. Who am I kidding? Album of the year. And little tipsy. So we already did song. Songs are lifeblood, everything. Albums, personally, my favorite. I love albums. I think this year I bought a record player, I bought a vinyl player, I bought a ton more records, I bought a ton more vinyl, and I love a full album experience. I'm not drunk. I will tell you that for sure. I am not, just a little tipsy. But albums are just, I love them. I think in EDM specifically, I don't think they're utilized as much as other genres are holistically, but I think the album really is the quintessential piece of music and what really music is all around for the most part. So here are your final four and nominees for Album of the Year. Those are your nominees for Album of the Year. Sunk Cost Fallacy by Fox Stevenson. I Love My Computer by Nina Geraci. F.U. Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not by Skrillex. And Half-Blood by Skybreak. Again, I have to go with what I canonically said was the best, which of these four is indeed Sunk Cost Fallacy was my number 2 album of the year. I Love My Computer, number 3 album of the year. F.U. Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not was my number 6 album of the year. Half-Blood, my number 8 album of the year. 8 or 9, one of the two. But yes, I love all of these albums. I'm glad this is a year where all of you agree with me for the most part. It was actually kind of crazy to think back, and a lot of the years that we've done these Bowtied Awards, you guys have kind of disagreed with my top picks for the most part and what landed on the year in review, but all of this voting was already previously done, like getting the top 4 before my list came out, and so you guys agree with me. So this is a good year where we all are kind of on the right page, or not the right page, the same page, I should say. So, but a minute is up, and we will end poll. And let's see, let's go back. Actually, a little history. 2021, your album of the year was Porter Robinson's Nurture. 2022, A Cloudy Sky, Do What You Want. 2023, Skrillex's Quest for Fire. 2024, Porter Robinson's Smile, and your 2025 album of the year is Fox Stevenson's Sunk Cost Fallacy. Way to go, Fox Stevenson. Absolute legend. That did not surprise me. Fox Stevenson was just a menace this year, an absolute menace in the best way possible for all that he did for all of music, and really also enhancing my love for drum and bass, because honestly, it was a pretty slow year for drum and bass this year. And if it wasn't for Fox Stevenson and that What's So Not in Bunshin collab, I would have not loved drum and bass. But Fox Stevenson, you absolutely nailed it. So that is indeed it for the Bowtied Awards of 2025. Thank you for sticking around and being here for the show. I love getting to do this. I love when you guys get to hang out and we all get to hang out as a community and just talk about music and do silly things and wear cat ears and have shots and just be a community. So I want to say thank you guys for being along for the ride. I typically would try to stay around for like a Jackbox style games. I think that's probably happening in Discord. I saw someone said that they were going to try to set that up. But I've got to go a family I want to go say hi to and be with for the rest of the day. So my life definitely looks different now that that everything is, well, not, again, that I have a daughter. And so thank you guys for sticking around for all this being pushed back a ton and the review and videos getting pushed back because I was sick and then all this other stuff. But I love doing this channel. I love that you guys stick around for it. This is a blast to do all the time. And so I really appreciate all of you guys. So, yeah, go have some fun. And I think the Jackbox, I'm sure Discord in my Bowtie Discord will set it up in some capacity. I think there's a link to the Discord in the description below if you're not a part of it. But yes, I am indeed a dad tied media glacier. And so I have to go be a dad and go hang out with other people in my family. So thank you. You guys are the best, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here for the 2025 Bowtied Awards. We will see you when I probably don't stream all year and then do this again in 2026, because that's my rhythm of life right now. Maybe we'll do another stream, who knows? But for now, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around, and this is a blast as always. Peace out.